Thank you everyone for joining us for the Indy Ignite post-match press conference with a sweep of the Supernovas. Joining us today is head coach Lauren Bortolacci alongside opposite Ajani Teeler and outside hitter Anna DeBeer. Anna finished with a match-high 16 kills on 361, while Ajani had 13 kills on a 429 hitting percentage. Coach, if you could open us up with a general statement on your thoughts on the match, and then we will open it up to questions.
Yes, I'd say we've had a pretty rough 4 to 5 games, and we've been doing a great job of acknowledging that, working really hard and getting better in a lot of areas. So it was nice to see that being executed a little bit more today. I thought we had much better fluidity. We were much more aggressive in our attack situations, but also quite intelligent, and we put a lot of serve pressure. So it was all around a very good game from us. Totally understand a slightly decimated Omaha, but they're very deep, so we had to re-prep for a deeper roster and make sure we're ready for that other team that showed up today. And I thought we did a really good job, especially on the back of having 4 or 5 games that were a little bit shakier, which is the reality of a season. And I'm very happy that we're working through that in the right direction.
How much you had a week off from the All-Star break? How much did that kind of help reset things and get things back to where you want them?
Yeah, like half my team was at the All-Star, so that was all good. But I think it was important. I mean, mental breaks are very, very important. They're very hard to come by in this season. So I think whether they were at the All-Star and having a good time there and celebrating having such a great season, or whether we were resting and having a really 3 days off, I think it's always going to be important. Rest is so important, and like I said, it's very hard to come by. So just physically as well as mentally, I think that was really key for us.
And talk about how that All-Star break kind of helped reset where the team was coming off those rough performances.
Yeah, kind of like Lauren said, just the mental aspect. Like obviously it's really good physically, but just mentally too, just having a little bit of a break and then coming in ready to go that next day when we all came in together. Everyone was working hard, and I think the stuff that we've been working on since then has really was showing out tonight. So that really helped us.
The second set, I think you had a point score in 40%. I mean, how is that contagious when everyone's going back there getting points off their serve? Is that contagious and right off that
it's
one
not
another?
It's not really a number I'm used to saying next to my serve, but
yes, it
it's
is.
fine. Yeah, no, it's great. It is. It is really contagious when Mia's going back there and ripping top spins, and Anna's serving really well. And it's really contagious to hit your spot who we wanted to hit, and they had a really good strategy with that. And so when we hit our serves, it made us pretty easy. It made it easier for us on the defensive side, so it was good.
I mean, for you, how much did the week between matches help reset and kind of get things focused on where you want to go moving forward?
Yeah, it's good. This team, we really love each other, but it's always good to get away for a second and people going to see people they haven't seen in a while and go home. And so just a good reset. We got to get Emma in here, Emma Clavier, and just kind of come back ready to go. And we had a whole week to think about what we talked about after we lost to Grand Rapids. And so we wanted to come back in a way more intentional. And I think we did that this week in practice, so it was good.
Lauren, what did you see from Emma kind of getting the swing of things and get some reps under her to
Emma was like the unseen hero. I think she probably has the worst stats on our team from that game, but her game management today was phenomenal. So from a really keen eye of volleyball, she had so many little touches on the net, balls that were falling over the net. She got digs on, defended well, served well, really provided a lot of stability that at the end of the day, with the shake-ups that we've had in the middle, has really been lacking. So I thought her game was exactly what we needed. And I know, based on what I've seen from her in Europe, that her attacking game will progress and will help us as well. But I really enjoyed and thought she did a fantastic job with game management, especially on the net, and that helped us a lot.
And how much did Kara kind of set the tone in that first set? I think she had back-to-back blocks, and just having someone at 6'6" up there. I mean, may not be used to seeing that. How much did she kind of change the tenor of that first set?
For sure, yeah. I mean, she's just super aggressive at the net, and then those plays just get so much momentum, and we kind of fed off that, and it just makes it easier to defend behind her too when she's has such a big presence up there. So I think that really just set the tone from the very beginning and allowed us to kind of gain some momentum for that for the rest of the match.
There's a month left in this season. I mean, we're still in first place too. I mean, where's your kind of projection for the rest of the next month?
Hopefully stay healthy, win, and get into playoffs at the game level we want to be at. We're trying to work on some things, and hopefully we can keep tweaking those things and just incrementally getting better. By the time we get there, we're rolling, so should be good, but we'll see.
That's all I need.
Good.